Hello, today we are going to make brownies from scratch. I got this recipe from loveandlemons.com. I'm using their recipe and kind of adding my own twist a little bit by making them peppermint brownies. So the first thing we need is to preheat the oven to 325 Fahrenheit, which I have done. And I have sprayed my 8x8 baking dish with cooking spray and lined it with parchment paper. Alright, so we are going to need granulated sugar, all-purpose flour, cocoa powder, powdered sugar, chocolate chips, sea salt, 2 large eggs. It calls for canola oil or virgin olive oil. We are going to use the virgin olive oil, water, and vanilla. In a medium bowl, we are going to combine the sugar, flour, cocoa powder, powdered sugar, chocolate chips, and salt. So we have 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, I have a 1/2 cup measuring, so I'll do 3 of these. Lots of sugar in these brownies. Alright, the flour is 3/4 cup all-purpose flour. Alright, next is the cocoa powder. I ran out of regular cocoa powder, so I'm going to use dark cocoa powder. Special dark. And I need 2/3 cup of cocoa powder. It says if it's lumpy to sift it. A 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, again, if it's lumpy, the directions say to sift it. And chocolate chips. It says dark chocolate chips. I only have semi-sweet, so I use dark cocoa powder instead of regular cocoa powder. I guess it'll mix out. We shall see. So a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Add it in there. And then 3/4 teaspoons of sea salt. So my sea salt, 3/4. The oven is ready before I am ready. These are not the easiest containers to get sea salt out of. Going to be 3/4. Alright, so I need to get a spoon to mix those together. I will get my nice little conversion spatula that Morgan Avery gave me as a gift to mix these together. right, next thing we're gonna need is a large bowl for our wet ingredients. We're gonna whisk together the 2 eggs, the olive oil, water, and vanilla. So let me put this to the side. Get my larger bowl, 2 eggs, 2 eggs from my chickens. I do not like getting egg goop on my hands. Whew, one thing I can't stand. Alright, so 2 eggs. A 1/2 cup of olive oil. 2 tablespoons of water. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. I go through vanilla so fast that I had to buy these nice big bottles from Watkins on Amazon. I got 2 bottles. All right, and I need to whisk those together, so let me get my whisk. Whisking away. And to add my own little twist, that was it with the wet ingredients. But most of my family, I won't say all of my family, enjoy the peppermint flavor in our brownies. So I am going to take our Young Living, if I can get it right, Peppermint Vitality Oil, and just place 1 single drop. 1 drop will go a very long way. 1 drop in there and mix it in. And then we are to add the dry ingredients in with the wet. Bring my dry ingredients back over. Slowly start mixing them together. That powder makes me want to cough. And you stir until just combined, and then we will pour the batter into our prepared pan. It's going to be thick. It is very thick. And we're going to bake it for 42 to 48 minutes or until a toothpick comes out. With only a few crumbs attached to it. When I finish stirring up, I'm going to show you how thick this is. It is very thick. Not like a store-bought brownie batter mix for sure. So let me show you how thick this is. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Having some technical difficulties with the camera. Alright, so let me get our prepared pan. Okay. So you have to really push the brownie batter down to, it'd be nice if y'all could actually see it, huh? For it to fill the pan. I know the parchment paper is necessary, but it really gets in the way. Alright, so now it is going to go into the oven for 42 to 48 minutes. Alright, the timer has gone off, so we will check the brownies. See if any little crumbs come off of the toothpick. Yeah. I only set the timer for 40 minutes, so I'm going to leave it in there a couple more minutes and then we will come back. Alright, I waited 5 more minutes, so let's see. And I would say they are done. Alright, so this is what they look like. I will wait a few minutes for them to cool and then I will cut them. Alright, so I cut the brownies and Charlie is here to test the peppermint brownie made from scratch to finish.
For the record, I didn't know what kind of brownie this was, so I'm giving my honest opinion no matter what. Okay, good texture. Not too heavy. Getting plenty of peppermint. Is there a nut in here or
They're chocolate chips.
a chip? Okay. very good. Not too sweet, not too chocolatey. On a 1 to 10 scale, I gotta go with an 8 here. This is very good. 8 is very good.
All right, so that was our peppermint brownies from scratch to finish.